Hey guys, this is Sarang and welcome back to my channel. I get a lot of DMs and messages, and the most frequently asked questions are, how do you manage your time? How are you able to do so much stuff? I think it's because I am a full-time dental student and I have a YouTube channel and I upload a video almost every week. Basically, I'm having a full-time job while I'm being a full-time student, and dental school is not easy. And also, I do other extra stuff like dancing, playing guitar and piano, and I spend time with my husband and my kitty Batman. Yeah, my kitty's name is Batman. I surely do a lot of stuff in a day. People think that I'm superhuman or Super Saiyan. Wait, is it because I'm blonde? Anyways, for today's video, I want to talk about time management. Instead of giving you tips and tricks that worked for me, I want to approach it a little bit differently. By the way, I've already made a video about time management tips that worked for me. If you haven't watched it, you can check that out. I will put the link up here. I want you to think about what time management means to you, why you want to manage your time. That's my kitty, just ignore it. By thinking and contemplating about it, you will be able to find your own way to manage your time better. Batman? What are you doing? Sorry about that. So before we start, let's step back and see what's time management. Time is actually not something that you can manage or change. You can't stop it or make it go fast or slow. When you're managing your time, what you're actually doing is managing yourself. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. How you spend the time is all up to you. So that being said, let me tell you how I manage myself to use my time effectively and efficiently. I make a to-do list. Some people say it's not a good habit because it's just a list of things that you feel like you should do. I understand why people are saying that, because if you don't get to complete all the things on the list, it kind of hunts you down and sends you on a guilt trip and makes you feel bad about yourself. But I still make a to-do list because it makes me track my time. I think I'm more flexible though, because I don't beat myself over it even if I don't finish all the tasks on the list. And sometimes I do stuff spontaneously. So what I usually do is I make my to-do list the night before or in the morning. And I cross things off my list throughout the day. Because I'm always busy running around and I have so many things I want to do in a day, making a list allows me to keep track of everything. Like I said before, sometimes I do stuff that I didn't plan on doing. Whenever I have extra time by finishing my task early. Let's say I have a patient and I thought it would take 3 hours, so I blocked all morning, and if I get to finish early, then I have bonus time to do other stuff. So for this extra things that I do, I add them onto the list at the end of the day. When you make a list though, it is important to consider your capacity. You need to know the maximum amount of work that you can finish in a given period. This way you don't plan too much and swamped by all the things are on the list. I think that making a list and then crossing off items are almost magical. Yes, it takes time to make a list, but hey, you're at least planning a super productive day, which could happen instead of vegging out in front of TV or Instagram stalking, right? I say crossing off stuff is magical because when you cross off item from your to-do list, you immediately get a sense of accomplishment. This is so powerful, you must try it. Have you heard of a KonMari method? It is a system of simplifying and organizing your home by throwing out stuff that doesn't spark joy anymore. I think her principle applies to everything, even for time management. So declutter your to-do list by getting small things out of the way. If you have something on your list that you can do it within 5 minutes, just do it and get it over with. By doing so, you will also get a little bit of boost because you're crossing something out of your list. Pressure makes diamonds. I think a little bit of pressure or stress has a positive impact. If you got a deadline coming up within a day or a couple of hours, you'll be like, oh shoot, I better start this now. If you have a big exam coming up like SAT, DAT, MCAT, something like that, and you have a couple of months to a year to study for it, you'll probably procrastinate and try to avoid the fact that you have a big exam coming in the near future. I know because I went through that. So give yourself a little bit of pressure and a little bit of push. This will make you start something. Once you start something, it's easy to continue. When it comes to time management, don't be too generous because you're giving yourself a chance to be lazy. You can be a little bit more efficient by giving yourself a little less time. I started using timer. Having a timer and knowing that there's time limit for a task, it makes me more efficient and then do it faster. And you know, if you do stuff faster, then you save a lot of time. You'll have time for other stuff, so you'll be able to do more. Once you start something, you'll promptly realize that it's not that bad. For example, like I teach myself editing, I teach myself playing guitar, and I teach myself everything. So people are asking me like, how do you teach yourself? You just need to start researching, watching YouTube videos, and gather information and ask questions if you have any friends. You'll realize that it's not that hard to learn something through YouTube or internet. Let's say I'm trying to learn how to edit a video. 0 being you know nothing, 10 being professional. If you start something, you will be able to do at least 5. You might not be able to reach professional level. You will be able to get to 8 by just starting. Before you start something, yeah, it seems like it's impossible, but most of the time, it's actually not that bad. Don't be afraid. You're not gonna lose anything. I know it's hard to execute something, but I'm just reminding you because I went through all that. It is possible, and this is how I manage my time and manage myself. I just want to tell you that you have all the time you need if you want to accomplish more. If I can do it, you can do it too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys found this helpful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Sarang DMD. And I always reply DMs, so if you have any questions, you can send me a DM or you can leave me a comment down below. Alright, so I will see you guys next time. Bye! I slip, now I won't be dead, misled in head, I never break. Won't fall, my